Nathan, it's been an excellent week, a very good month, and up to now an impressive 12-game start to the league this season. Obviously, it's still early, but where are we in terms of where you wanted us to be, or where you planned for us to be?
I look, we didn't set any punch targets this early. What we wanted to do was really go at the league and be really competitive early. Now, we know it's a 46-game season, so whether you start well, whatever it is, you just have to make sure that you are in every game, that you are improving week in, week out, and we feel that we are. We had a good window. We got the people we did. We think we've had probably a fair start. Could we have picked up a few more points? Yeah, I think we should have. But that's what happens over a season. You get points where you quite don't deserve them. You don't get points when you probably deserve them. But I think it all evens itself out. So we're in a decent position. We feel a realistic position, and one that we're enjoying.
And based on what you just said, I know it's not necessarily relevant, but I was looking at the start we made the last time we were in the Championship, and we had an equally excellent start. But then went on a 11-game run without we didn't win at all. Do you look back at things like that, and does that act as a sort of warning sign, if you like, for the players to say you can't step off what we're doing at the moment?
Look, I didn't know anything about that. I wasn't here, so I remember being here. I remember losing my Stoke side, losing here in the second game of the season, I think it was. So we don't look at that. What we look at is game in, game out. So taking it so we look at Saturday, and that's no further than that. We don't look like, we're going to go 11 games without a win. No. Do we think that? No, I don't think this team does do that. We haven't done that before, and historically that's not in our DNA. So in God's will, we keep it at the levels we've been at, and keep picking up the points as we are.
You've been asked before about the strikers and the goal tallies, etc., etc. And we know individually that our strikers have got goals in them. Yes, we're missing Matchday, and yes, we're up a level. But when it comes to strikers and goals, do you do it individually, or is it important to? Because I know you've tried different partnerships up front. Is it about setting a partnership rather than just individual goals?
No, I think we've had pretty settled partnerships. It's just we demand from them. They're not just strikers to stand in the 18-yard box and to tap the ball in the net. We ask loads of stuff around them. Are they getting chances? Yeah, they get chances game in, game out. All of them. See Tyrese got chances the other day in terms of that. Then when we came on, our strikers get chances. But for us, it's about. It doesn't matter who scores, but we expect the level of performance in and out of possession from each player, and then whoever scores, whoever gets the opportunity from what we do and from our structure, then we don't care. I would like to have 4 of the top strikers in the division all top scorers. It means that they're all scoring. But look, as long as we score one more than the opposition in games, that's all I'm really concerned about.
It's been a tough week in terms of games and travel, and we've got another 3-game week coming up. How's the squad heading into the coming week? And fans will want to know, of course, about the progress of Matty Godden as well. Yeah,
Matty Godden's a lot closer. We are looking at him. He's now far more mobile, doing the things we want him to do. He's had 2 weeks now of fitness work in terms of stuff, so he is a lot closer, which is really good. That'll give us another option, another headache, so we're looking forward to that. Josh is the only one then that's a little way off.
Mm-hmm. Swansea at the Valley on Saturday. They've been they are an established Championship side, have been for the past 7 seasons, and in the Premier League for the 7 seasons before that, I think it was. They've had a fairly sort of even start, 4-4-4. Don't score many, don't concede many, so obviously you're expecting a tough game, and you're up against somebody you know very well as a player and a coach.
Yeah, look, in terms of Swansea, they've been around a long time, as you said, at this level and higher, so they're going to be tough opposition, but it's another tough game. It's the Championship. As for Alan Sheeran, the manager, look, he was an excellent captain for me. He was a coach for me. He was set play coach for me. So he's someone I know very, very well, and I think it's a tough league to have your first job in management, and I think he's done excellent.
Thanks, good luck.